Hello everybody, this is Shock44, and I'm here with K-Canon, and he is the man who made the classic Sonic PSA for ball hacking. If you remember, I'm not sure if you'll remember that, but it was quite a great PSA through classic Sonic, and I quite enjoyed it very much. And he has now made an extraordinary alpha of a Sonic fan game, and it's really cool. So let's talk about it.
Alright.
So, this is momentum-based, correct?
Yes, I've paid attention to a lot of classic Sonic games, and especially the adventure-style games, and I noticed that it was quite important there to have a certain speed of momentum to reach higher platforms. And my idea is to expand on that and to make it its own gameplay, actually. So, yeah. Basically the idea.
Right now, you have it on infinite jumps, so I don't die. So I don't die, because if I fall down, we can't really die in this game yet.
Yeah, I didn't put a death box.
Basically, to build up momentum, we go from side to side, and then we go up. And I can't do it all the time, it seems, but it's kind of hard to build up momentum in this tube because it's not big enough. Oh wait, I got it. Ah.
Yeah, Sonic is following here really just the laws of physics, so you can really try out things, do crazy things. By the way, this is made in Blender.
Oh yeah, Blender.
Yeah, the spin dash is
oh yeah, that's right. It's hard to control because you go really fast.
Yeah, it's kind of the idea, because I noticed that I've made the movement of the when he's running pretty good, and I thought that if I give him again a perfect spin dash, then it wouldn't really matter if you spin dash or if you run. And considering that you're pretty much invincible in the spin dash, I thought that you have to have some kind of consequence. So I think that Sonic loses a bit of his perfect handling when he spin dashes. But you can cancel out of the spin dash at any moment, so it's not a problem.
Yep, you just push J and you're back on your feet. Like you push the spin dash button again. That was what I meant, not J. But J is the spin dash
button. Today I've also worked really hard on the camera collision, because I've noticed that in the older games, it was a huge deal about the collisions. So basically, I try to make sure the collisions are alright. So if the camera is, for example, outside of the tube and you're inside, it glitches through. Pretty much, it glitches through the wall, but it usually does not do it. So that you don't see always the insides of the.
Yeah, like right here, it's making sure it stays on top of the tube when I'm right on top of it.
Yes. Yesterday it was not like that. Yesterday you used to clip through the tube and.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that when you were right on top of it.
Yeah. So yeah, you could also run upside down on the tube on the other side, which is, yeah, I'm pretty proud. But the spin dash, I wouldn't recommend it for something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Really, the spin dash is really just to gain a lot of speed in a short time. It shouldn't be something spammable as in Sonic Adventure 1.
Yeah.
It should be accessible but not abusable.
And don't worry, well, he's not gonna make it so you can jump infinitely in the actual game.
Yeah, of course. Just to do that.
This is a test level. If all you people are like, "Oh, this looks stupid," it's a test level. Shut up. And it's a good one, because you got this nice tube, and you got these nice platforms and stuff. And we got a sphere that I could run on if I wanted to. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. The problem is you still fall down. You can't really run completely around. It has to do with the subdivision.
With the subdivision?
Yeah. It needs to be a bit more smooth so that you can actually run on it.
Oh,
but
okay.
well. So yeah, this is.
What is the point of these cubes?
I just noticed that around the place it was pretty empty.
Ah, yes.
So you have a little bit of sense of where you are, what's going on. I had to place something as background, so I just decided to put those cubes there. Because else it can be quite disorientating.
You said the camera and the spin dash was pretty easy to do today, wasn't it? Because you made it today.
Yeah, the spin dash actually took me a few hours, but the camera was surprisingly it had just the right tools. I was tampering with it for quite a while, but today I just found a way how to do it, and it was surprisingly easier way to do it than I initially thought.
But you said you worked on this for 2 years, this entire engine?
Well, I didn't necessarily worked on it for 2 years. Just I have been, yeah, I started it around 2 years ago, and yeah, I've been doing a lot of other things in the meantime. And a few months ago, I just decided to pick it back up.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
So, will this have the radio blur that you showed me, or not?
It has it actually. It has it. It's pretty subtle. That's why you don't quite notice it.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, things do look a little blurry at times. And
yeah.
You have that light tunnel thing that unleashed the unleashed effect, where it has it like a light at the end of the tunnel.
You mean the bloom effect and some light scattering? I do have it in the game, but I turned it off on this one because it can slow down the game. Actually, it can be
okay.
Because it's quite demanding.
Do you think you'll keep that in?
I'll make it optional. You can turn it on and off.
Oh, okay. So,
yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about this?
Basically, there were a few things actually I would like to say about the stages. I have some few people that help me out. A person called Just Shadow. You might know his videos actually. He makes a game called I think classic Sonic Shuffle. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, he's gonna help me out.
I remember that now.
Yeah, he's probably gonna help me out on a few stages.
That's why it's called Sonic Shuffle, or Sonic Classic Shuffle, because he uses the shuffle models. Wait, so he's actually gonna make that a game? He's still working on it?
Actually, yeah, he's still working on it. He's quite working on it.
Was I going too fast? Is that why I fell off?
Yeah. Sometimes you have to watch out that you don't, like, abuse the spin dash too much, really.
Okay.
Like, it's most of the time safer to just run because, yeah. You kind of have to be in the right margin, actually.
Oh, I guess it's really hard to run around that tube.
Yeah, it is. It is. Because it's also quite a tiny tube. But as soon as you go start going downhill and stuff like that, then you'll be able to do it.
Whee! I did it! Oh, yeah, I didn't fall down.
Yeah, you didn't fall down. You pretty much stuck to it.
You said this is controlled like Shadow the Hedgehog was skating. I'm like, no, it doesn't feel like that to me. It feels like a mixture of Adventure 1 and 2, actually.
Yeah, that was actually exactly what I was going for. Because I watched a lot of reviews.
In Shadow the Hedgehog, you can't really control your speed and your movements. But right here, I feel pretty much in control.
Alright.
So you were watching some reviews. Sorry, I haven't interrupted you.
It's alright. I was watching a lot of Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 reviews, and there were a lot of things said, and I tried to improve on those. That's why you see all these crazy momentum things. And actually, the idea of the tube originated a bit from Sonic Generations. Because I can remember in Green Hill Zone, there was this little section where you're in a cave behind the waterfall, and then you could do that. And I was like, hey, this is awesome. This should be done every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only other tube I've ever seen in a 3D Sonic game is the one in Adventure 1 that's really small in Emerald Coast.
which is actually quite sad because it really works quite well. So.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Any more questions?
What kind of characters are you expecting to put in this game?
Actually, I was tampering with that quite a bit, and I want to put characters inside that actually have purpose and not just clones of each other, or are actually wanted. So, um, I can say for very sure that Tails will be in there, playable, of course, and
Alright.
yeah, Tails will be in there, playable,
Yeah.
and possibly Amy, and on the third possibility would be pretty much Tiara.
Tiara, right.
Like a head up. Yep.
Because you really like Tiara, right?
Well, she hasn't been used before in any game, and she has some quite popularity, so I thought it would be good to put her in.
Yeah, I agree. She's pretty cool looking, and she looks like like she was influenced by Sally Acorn. After I watched that video on Sonic Extreme, and I heard that she was supposed to be like at one point they considered her like a rival for Sonic to either not a rival, not me, a rival for Sally. Like Sally would have to choose between. I mean, Sonic would have to choose between either Sally or Tiara at one point in the game, but we took it out.
Hmm. Actually, I noticed that that a lot of things that Tiara was, I can kind of see it in Blaze. I mean, she is also an interdimensional princess, you could say. And
That's where the idea got carried over to.
yeah, and
So it was only a matter of time before they carried over the Deadly Six idea, and now we're here.
and there is also another similarity that Blaze kind of hints a love interest for Sonic. So yeah,
Since when?
it's also something that they both share. And of course, Blade also has a sort of running type gameplay style, which was also intended for Tiara, actually.
Since when does Blaze consider Sonic a love interest?
Uh, I'd say since the Black Knight.
Black Knight.
Yeah, Black Knight. And Rush had also some kind of love-hate relationship.
I'd have to play those again because I don't remember Blaze ever showing that much affection in Black Knight.
Yeah, it's not much. It's just a little hint, you know.
Alright. Okay, we'll have to look for that. So if you had Amy in this, would you give her like how she is in Adventure 1?
I'll make her similar. I'm not gonna lie. I'll make her similar, but I'm not gonna. I'll pretty much expand on it.
Alright.
I'll keep it a little bit of a surprise, actually.
Okay. Are you gonna try and base Tiara off of how she was gonna be in Extreme?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure about the game actually about Tiara. I've been tampering around a bit and thinking a lot, but I'm not yet quite certain. I will give a clear statement when I'm sure of what I'm gonna do.
Alright.
Alright.
Cool. And you made this model yourself of Sonic?
Yes, this has been made by me entirely.
Okay. It looks good.
Thank you.
I just think the eyelids are kind of square.
Yeah, it's still actually a work in progress. I can change stuff.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, the entire thing here is a work in progress. So the spin dash's not gonna look like that in the end. Like I said, I just started it today.
Well, for work in progress, it's showing pretty good potential.
Thank you. Thank you a lot.
And so, put down in the comments what you guys think. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, we'll give you updates on this as it goes along, whenever there's like a big thing happening with this fan game, and we'll see you again some other time and such. Bye.